Chosen one, stop now and listen carefully to what I'm about to reveal. This is not an ordinary message. It's a divine decree that will change everything in your life from this exact moment. You've come this far for a greater purpose. The tears you've shed, the closed doors, the looks of contempt, all of this is about to be transformed into a testimony of honor that will leave everyone around you completely perplexed. The turning point has arrived. Your story of rejection is not the end. It's merely the stage where the miracle will happen. Are you prepared to receive the avalanche of blessings heading your way? Or will you let this divine opportunity pass? Don't waste another second. Pause this video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and comment honor to activate this blessing in your life. This is the most important moment of your destiny, and I know you can feel it in your spirit. Pay attention to every word I'm about to share because your future depends on it. Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal will completely change your perspective on rejection. The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. This divine principle is manifesting in your life right now, at this very moment. Every closed door, every no you received, every contemptuous look wasn't the end of your story. It was merely the prelude to your divine positioning. God is strategically repositioning you in the spiritual and material landscape. Divine repositioning is not an ordinary process. It's a supernatural transformation that will elevate you to a place of prominence that no one could have imagined. Those same environments where you were excluded, those same people who didn't see your value, those same institutions that closed their doors, all will witness your elevation. Divine repositioning has already begun and is happening at an accelerated pace. You may not yet be able to see it with your physical eyes, but in the spiritual realm, your place of honor is already established. The celestial gears are in motion to bring into physical reality what has already been decreed in the spiritual world. You need to understand that rejection was never about your incapacity. It was about divine preparation. Each painful experience was shaping your character, strengthening your faith, refining your purpose. When a stone is rejected, it undergoes a process of refinement that makes it perfect to occupy the most important place in the construction. That's exactly what happened to you. God allowed you to experience rejection because He knew He could trust you with a greater mission. Ordinary people don't go through what you've been through. Ordinary destinies don't face intense opposition. Only those chosen for greatness face extraordinary levels of rejection. Your story of rejection doesn't diminish your value. In fact, it's evidence that you've been selected for an extraordinary purpose. Divine repositioning isn't just about changing places. It's about identity transformation. When God repositions you, He also transforms how you see yourself. That inner voice that repeated messages of inadequacy is being silenced by the divine decree that you are the cornerstone. From today, you'll begin to notice tangible changes. People who previously didn't notice your presence will feel an inexplicable attraction to you. Opportunities that seemed distant will begin to manifest effortlessly. Doors that were locked will open supernaturally. This is not coincidence. It's divine repositioning in action. Your story doesn't end with rejection. It merely begins with it. Rejection was the necessary catalyst for the miracle that's about to happen. Without rejection, your testimony wouldn't have the same power. Without the no's, your victory wouldn't be so glorious. You need to embrace a new mindset from now on. No longer see yourself as rejected. See yourself as the cornerstone. No longer identify with exclusion, identify with elevation. No longer align with scarcity, align with abundance. This change in perspective is crucial for you to receive everything God has already set aside for you. Divine repositioning brings with it an unprecedented flow of prosperity. The areas of your life that experience the greatest scarcity will be the same ones that witness the greatest abundance. This is the principle of divine compensation. Where there was more pain, there will be more glory. Where there was more loss, there will be more gain. Where there was more rejection, there will be more acceptance. Prepare yourself for a change in the spiritual environment around you. The same people who ignored your value will now feel an inexplicable respect for you. The same places that closed their doors will now anxiously seek your presence. This is not human manipulation. It's divine manifestation. The waiting time is over. Repositioning is not a distant promise. It's a present reality. You are being elevated at this very moment. The transformation has already begun. Open your heart to receive this divine decree. You are no longer defined by rejection, but by repositioning. You are no longer identified by exclusion, but by elevation. The rejected stone now occupies the most important place. This is you, chosen one. This is your destiny. This is your moment. The glory that is to come infinitely surpasses the pain you experienced. The recognition that is coming will make rejection seem insignificant. Embrace your new positioning. Receive your new identity. Manifest your new reality. The rejected stone has become the cornerstone, and this is just the beginning of your transformation story. Chosen one, prepare your heart for a powerful revelation. Your time of invisibility has come to an end. Those who ignored you, who pretended not to see you, who passed by you as if you were insignificant, are about to witness your divine elevation. God is not only promoting you, He is doing it in the presence of those who considered you as nothing. This is not an ordinary promotion. It's a visible manifestation of divine favor that will leave everyone around in complete amazement. When God prepares a table for you in the presence of your enemies, He doesn't do it discreetly. Divine promotion is visible, it's public, it's undeniable. Those same eyes that looked at you with contempt will now be forced to witness your ascension. The same people who whispered that you would never amount to anything will have to swallow their words as they observe your supernatural elevation. This promotion is not based on your human abilities or earthly connections. It's founded on the divine decree that has already been established over your life. When God decides to promote someone, there is no force in the universe capable of preventing it. Your promotion doesn't depend on human approval, favorable circumstances, or perfect timing. Your promotion depends exclusively on the word that has been released over your life. During the time you were ignored, God was working behind the scenes. Each moment of invisibility was part of a greater plan. While others couldn't see your value, God was developing qualities in you that would be essential for the next level. What seemed like abandonment was actually preparation. What seemed like stagnation was actually formation. Now, the moment of revelation has arrived. Like a curtain that opens to reveal a masterpiece, your life is about to be exposed in all its glory. God won't just promote you. He will do it in such an extraordinary way that there will be no doubt about the divine origin of your elevation. This promotion will manifest in all areas of your life. In the professional realm, opportunities will arise from unexpected sources. Influential people will feel an inexplicable urge to open doors for you. Projects that seemed stagnant will suddenly gain momentum. Recognition that was denied for so long will come in an avalanche of approval. In the financial realm, scarcity will give way to abundance. Resources will flow to you through channels you couldn't even imagine. Debts that seemed like insurmountable mountains will be miraculously removed. Investments that seemed lost will bring surprising returns. Prosperity won't just be a promise. It will be a tangible reality that will completely transform your financial condition. In the realm of relationships, people who despised you will feel a sudden change of heart. Those who ignored you will now anxiously seek your presence. Relationships that were broken will be restored in surprising ways. New connections will emerge, bringing opportunities for collaboration that will amplify your impact on the world. This promotion doesn't come just to satisfy your ego or avenge years of rejection. It comes with a greater divine purpose. Your elevation will serve as a testimony to God's transformative power. When people see the table that has been prepared for you, many will be drawn to know the God who is capable of transforming rejection into recognition. Understand that this promotion will require a new posture from you. You cannot continue behaving like someone rejected when God has already decreed your elevation. You cannot continue speaking the language of scarcity when abundance has already been released over your life. You cannot continue carrying the identity of insignificance when God has already established your value. It's time to assume the mindset corresponding to your promotion. Begin to think, speak, and act according to the new level to which you are being elevated. Abandon the habits, relationships, and beliefs that belong to your past of rejection. Embrace the new standards that align with your future of recognition. The table is being prepared, the banquet is being organized, the guests are being gathered, and you, yes, you who were ignored, despised, and considered as nothing, will be the guest of honor. Your promotion will be so extraordinary that even your most severe critics will be forced to recognize that something supernatural is happening in your life. This is not just a change of circumstances, it's a transformation of identity. You are moving from the shadows to center stage, from oblivion to recognition, from rejection to celebration. This is the divine promise manifesting in your life now. Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal will completely transform your perception of the moments of shame you've experienced. The shame that tried to define your existence. Those episodes you try to hide, those memories that still cause a tightness in your chest. All of this is being covered by a glory that exceeds any humiliation you've ever faced. And the most powerful thing is that this process has already begun. Shame tries to convince you that your value has been permanently diminished, that there is something fundamentally wrong with you, that you will never overcome certain failures or rejections. But the divine truth is exactly the opposite. Shame is being completely obliterated by a manifestation of glory that will leave everyone around you in absolute amazement. This is not a process that will happen at some distant point in the future. It's not a promise for another life or for future generations. It's a transformation that is already underway at this very moment. The signs may still be subtle, a new respect in the eyes of someone who previously despised you, an unexpected opportunity in an area where you were rejected, an inner peace replacing the anxiety that shame always provoked. But these signs are just the beginning. The glory being poured upon you is not simply the absence of shame. It's a powerful and tangible presence that will transform every area of your life. This glory will manifest in your physical body, bringing health where there was illness, strength where there was weakness, renewal where there was wear. You'll begin to notice an inexplicable vitality, an energy that cannot be attributed to natural causes. This glory will manifest in your financial life, transforming scarcity into abundance, debt into prosperity, limitation into expansion. Resources that seemed unattainable will begin to flow to you through channels you didn't even know existed. Doors of financial opportunity that were locked will be supernaturally opened. Prosperity won't just be an abstract concept, it will be a tangible reality that you'll experience in surprising proportions. This glory will manifest in your relationships, converting rejection into acceptance, conflict into harmony, distance into intimacy. People who previously didn't even notice your presence will feel an inexplicable attraction to you. Relationships that were broken will be restored in ways that will seem miraculous. New connections will emerge, bringing opportunities for collaboration that will amplify your impact on the world. Shame tries to keep you tied to the past, but glory projects you into the future. Shame whispers that you should hide, but glory declares that you were made to shine. Shame insists that you will never overcome certain failures, but glory affirms that you are being transformed from glory to glory. This is a crucial moment of decision. You can continue believing in the narrative of shame, allowing episodes from the past to define who you are and what you can become. Or you can embrace the truth of the glory being poured over your life, allowing this new reality to completely redefine your identity and destiny. The choice is yours, but know that the divine decree has already been released. Glory is already in motion. The transformation has already begun. Your part is simply to recognize, receive, and respond to this new reality. Stop identifying with shame. Stop reliving moments of humiliation. Stop allowing past rejections to determine your present value. Start aligning yourself with the glory that has already been released over your life. Start speaking the language of transformation, not limitation. Start acting according to your new identity, not the labels others have tried to impose on you. This alignment is crucial for the full manifestation of glory in your life. The more you align with this truth, the faster you'll see the transformation manifest in tangible ways. Glory is not just an abstract spiritual concept. It produces concrete results that can be experienced and observed in the physical world. Your health will improve. Your financial situation will prosper. Your relationships will flourish. Your influence will expand. Shame tries to convince you that you should hide, but glory declares that you were created to be seen. Not to satisfy your ego, but to serve as a living testimony of divine transformative power. When people see the transformation in your life, the transition from shame to glory, many will be attracted to experience that same transformation. This is the greater purpose behind the glory being poured upon you. It's not just for your personal benefit, but to impact countless lives through your testimony. Every area where you experience shame will become a platform to demonstrate the power of divine transformation. That rejection at work, transformed into a promotion that will place you in a position of influence over the very ones who rejected you. That financial failure, converted into prosperity that will allow you to bless the very ones who laughed at your situation. That broken relationship, restored in a way that will serve as a testimony to the power of reconciliation. The glory covering your shame is neither temporary nor superficial. It's permanent and penetrates to the core of your identity. It's not a cosmetic change, but a fundamental transformation. It's not a mask to hide scars, but a regenerative power that transforms the very scars into marks of honor. This process has already begun. The signs are around you if you have eyes to see. The transformation is underway, moving from the deepest layers of your being to the most visible manifestations of your life. Shame is losing its hold. Glory is establishing its reign. Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal will forever change your understanding of divine visibility. The time of anonymity is over. Those days when you felt invisible, ignored, forgotten in a corner, while others received recognition, those days have definitely come to an end. A new era is beginning in your life, an era in which your name will be mentioned with respect, your presence will be noticed with admiration, and your contribution will be remembered with honor. This is not an ordinary recognition based on human connections or self-promotion. It's a supernatural honor that transcends the normal dynamics of social visibility. When God decides to bring someone out of anonymity, there is no force in the universe capable of keeping that person in the shadows. Divine light is now illuminating you in a way that will be impossible to ignore. Anonymity served its purpose in your life. It was a time of preparation, formation, refinement. While others were exposed to public gaze, you were being shaped behind the scenes. While others spent energy seeking recognition, you were developing substance. While others built impressive facades, you were strengthening foundations. This time was not wasted, it was invested. Now the moment of revelation has arrived. Like a curtain that opens to reveal a masterpiece, your life is about to be exposed in all its glory. Your wisdom, which was developed in silence, will now be sought by many. Your insights, which were deepened in solitude, will now influence multitudes. Your character, which was forged in obscurity, will now inspire generations. This transition from anonymity to recognition will occur in all spheres of your life. In the professional realm, people who barely noticed your presence before will now anxiously seek your contribution. Projects that you silently led will now receive attention and applause. Ideas that you shared and were ignored will now be remembered and implemented. In the realm of relationships, those who treated you as insignificant will now feel an inexplicable respect for you. Social circles that were inaccessible will now open to welcome you. Your opinion, which was previously discarded, will now be actively sought and valued. In the realm of your community, your impact will expand in ways you couldn't have imagined. Your name will be mentioned in important conversations. Your influence will extend beyond your immediate circle. People you've never personally met will be impacted by your legacy. This recognition doesn't come to feed your ego or compensate for years of neglect. It comes with a greater divine purpose. Your visibility will serve as a platform for a message that transcends your personal story. When people look at you, they will see a living testimony of the transformative power that operates in the shadows before manifesting in the light. The honor being poured upon you is neither superficial nor temporary. It's not based on passing trends or ephemeral achievements. It's an honor rooted in your character, your authenticity, your integrity, qualities that were developed during your time of anonymity. This transition will require a new mindset from you. You cannot continue thinking, speaking, and acting like someone invisible when God has already decreed your visibility. You cannot continue hiding when the divine light is already illuminating you. You cannot continue diminishing your contributions when recognition has already been established over your life. It's time to assume the posture corresponding to your new level of visibility, not out of arrogance, but out of alignment with the divine decree. Speak with the authority that has been granted to you. Move with the confidence of someone who has been affirmed by heaven. Share your insights with the certainty of someone who knows their message needs to be heard. Anonymity served its purpose, but now a new season has begun. Just as a seed must remain buried before emerging as a robust plant, you needed the time of obscurity to develop strong roots. But now it's time to grow toward the sun, to expand your branches, to produce fruit that will feed many. This transition will bring new challenges with it. Visibility brings responsibility. Recognition brings expectations. Honor brings accountability. But you have been prepared for this moment. Every experience in anonymity has equipped you to thrive in the spotlight. You'll notice that this honor will manifest in unexpected ways. People you can't even imagine are observing your life and being impacted by your example. Opportunities will arise from surprising sources. Doors will open in places you didn't even know existed. Divine honor doesn't operate within human systems of recognition. It transcends established hierarchical structures. It ignores conventional protocols. It overcomes barriers that would normally prevent your ascension. When God decides to honor someone, there is no politics, prejudice, or procedure that can block that decree. Your name will be mentioned in places of influence. Your story will be shared as inspiration. Your legacy will extend far beyond what you could ever imagine. This is not an empty promise. It's a reality that has already begun to manifest. The time of anonymity is over. The era of honor has begun. Don't look back anymore to the days of being ignored and forgotten. Look forward to the future of recognition and impact that has been prepared for you. Your life will be remembered not just for your achievements, but for the testimony of transformation it represents. The honor being poured upon you is just the beginning. Each new platform of influence you receive will be a stepping stone to the next. Each level of recognition you experience will be a preparation for an even greater expansion. There are no limits to the impact your life will have when divine honor is in operation. Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal will completely transform your perception of rejection. The rejection you experienced, those closed doors, those broken relationships, those denied opportunities, is not your identity. It's merely a chapter in a much larger plot that culminates in absolute victory. You need to understand this profound truth. Rejection was never your final destination. It was just part of the journey to your glory. When we understand the true purpose of rejection, our perspective changes radically. Rejection is not a verdict on your worth, it's a vehicle for your valorization. It's not a sentence of failure, it's a springboard for success. It's not the end of the story. It's just a plot twist in the middle of the narrative that makes the grand finale even more impressive. Rejection has served specific purposes in your life, even if you haven't realized it until now. It has refined your character, strengthened your determination, clarified your purpose, purified your motivations, and prepared you for a level of success you couldn't have supported without this prior preparation. Think of a sword of excellence. Before becoming a powerful and beautiful weapon, the metal must pass through intense fire, be repeatedly struck by the hammer, be subjected to extreme pressure. An unsuspecting observer might think the metal is being destroyed when in fact it's being transformed into something extraordinary. This is the function of rejection in your life. The victory plot that God is writing through your life includes rejection not as an accidental detour, but as an essential element of the narrative. Your testimony wouldn't be as powerful without the chapters of rejection. Your message wouldn't be as impactful without the experiences of exclusion. Your victory wouldn't be as glorious without the moments when all seemed lost. This is the moment for a fundamental change in your perspective. From today, you will no longer look at rejection as something that happened to you as a victim, but something that happened for you as a beneficiary. It wasn't a sentence, it was an investment. It wasn't a punishment, it was a preparation. Rejection has operated in your life as a divine filter, separating what belongs to your destiny from what would merely distract from your journey. That job you didn't get? It was a detour from your true purpose. That relationship that ended abruptly? It was incompatible with the future being prepared for you. That opportunity denied to you? It was inferior to what is reserved for you. Great destinies always face great opposition. Extraordinary purposes always encounter extraordinary rejection. The intensity of rejection you experienced is directly proportional to the greatness of the calling on your life. If your destiny were mediocre, the resistance would have been minimal. But because your calling is exceptional, the rejection was equally exceptional. Look at the great names in history, figures who transformed civilizations, revolutionized industries, reshaped human thought. Almost invariably, their biographies include significant chapters of rejection. Their ideas were ridiculed, their projects were rejected, their visions were dismissed as impossible. Yet today, their names are synonymous with vision, innovation, and success. You are in good company. The rejection you experienced is not an anomaly, it's a confirmation that you're on the right path. It's an indicator that your life follows the pattern of those destined for greatness. It's evidence that your calling is authentic and your impact will be substantial. The fundamental error many make is allowing rejection to become their identity. They begin to see themselves through the lenses of exclusion, defining themselves by the no's they received instead of the possibilities still awaiting them. They reject themselves before others even have a chance to do so. They limit their own horizons, diminish their own expectations, and thus fulfill the prophecy of rejection. But you, chosen one, will not follow that path. You understand now that rejection is merely a supporting character in your story, not the protagonist. You know that your identity is not determined by those who rejected you, but by the one who chose you. This understanding must be reflected in the way you express yourself. Stop referring to yourself as rejected. Stop repeatedly telling stories of exclusion. Stop seeking sympathy through victimization narratives. Instead, start speaking the language of victory. Start telling stories of overcoming. Start expressing gratitude for the divine redirections that rejection provided. Your language forms your reality. The words you speak today shape the experiences you will live tomorrow. If you continue identifying with rejection, you will continue attracting more situations of exclusion. But when you begin to identify with victory, you begin to attract experiences of success and acceptance.